Good morning and welcome to another edition of Home Cooking. And today we're going to be making a wonderful dessert, and it's called Chocolate Turtle Cheesecake. And Ginger Toledo is our chef for today.
Hi.
Ginger, that sounds so good. Tell us all about this.
Well, it's a wonderful, rich, actually smooth but rich texture of the cheesecake. It's just got a lot of good flavors, from vanilla to the chocolate from the semi-sweet morsels, the caramel in the crust, the pecans on top of that. So it's just a really good flavor.
And who in the world does not like cheesecake? Come
That's
on,
right.
seriously.
That's right. Not everybody makes them though.
Right,
So.
I heard that, but they're not, it's really that difficult to make,
Yeah,
are they?
there's time involved. You need about 3 hours.
Right.
Yeah. So
Really, 3 hours?
You do. About 1 hour to prepare, hour to bake, an hour to let it rest and just get to that room temperature.
But it's worth every minute.
Most
spent.
definitely.
All right, well, tell us how you make this beautiful thing.
All right, what we're going to do is get started with our crust. I've got 2 cups already prepared with just a graham cracker crumb. You're going to add the sugar. You want to incorporate that really nicely. Once that gets well blended together, you're going to add the 6 tablespoons of melted butter. So once that gets in there, just make sure it just forms together real good before you put it into your springform pan. And you want to have a 9-inch springform pan ready to go. Put this straight into a 350-degree oven for 10 minutes. You're going to add your 5 ounces of the evaporated milk. And you're going to want to put it on about medium-high heat. And then you've got your caramels to 5 ounces of evaporated milk. Now we can go ahead and just let that kind of melt on its own, and we'll move over here and start our cream cheese mixture. And what you want to have is room temperature, your cream cheese. Put it in your mixer, and what I like to do is go ahead and have the edge and the cream cheese out. You'll want to put your cream cheese, and then once each one of them have come in and have softened, then you'll add your sugar. This is our vanilla.
Oh gosh, love the vanilla.
That's what makes it smell and taste so good. Okay, that's a tablespoon of your vanilla. I've got 3 eggs already prepared here in my bowl, but one at a time, we'll stir in or beat in our eggs. And then after each one, what you'll want to do is just scrape down the sides. And that way all the cream cheese is being well incorporated into this mixture.
And that's probably the key. It needs to be well incorporated, correct?
Exactly. That is so true.
All right, so now we have our crust fresh out of the oven, and oh, and it smells so good. But now we're adding a delicious caramel.
That's right. You just want to pour that real evenly all across the bottom of that crust. Now what we'll do is get our semi-sweet morsels. This is 1 complete bag, and you're going to add it just like we did the caramels. And then this is 6 ounces of heavy whipping cream, and that's going to help melt the chocolate morsels. So with the caramel, we had evaporated milk. With the chocolate morsels, it's going to be the heavy whipping cream. Once the cheesecake has come out of the oven, you'll see in the recipe that you want to leave the door ajar for an hour. Let the cheesecake stay in the oven for a complete hour. Once that hour is up, you want to remove it, put it on a wire rack. It still will be a little bit warm on the bottom. Let the cheesecake stay on the wire rack maybe an hour, maybe 2. Just make sure when you touch the side of it that it's not still warm. Once that cheesecake has gotten completely to room temperature, then put saran on top, then cover it with foil. Place in the refrigerator. And I like to prepare my cheesecakes the day before. That way it has a full 24 hours or at least a good 18 hours in the refrigerator, very cold. So what I've done is I've shown you how to do the Cool Whip. You've got your Cool Whip here. What I did was I just placed it with a spatula and just kept working it on top of the whole cheesecake. I've taken just a Hershey's Kiss and just shaved it, grated it to make the small little shavings, and then I took just a little peeler and I worked it around to make the thicker slices of the chocolate.
All right, Ginger, we now have a beautiful finished product here. We're gonna get this thing a taste right quick, and we'll see just how good this thing is. Absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh.
It's very good.
I'm blowing my diet, but I don't care.
That's right.
It's wonderful.
You can blow it on cheesecake for
Yes,
sure.
you can. Look, go to our website and get this recipe. I guarantee it's worth every minute you spend on this particular piece of cake. And it's wonderful. And tune in next time for another edition of Home Cooking.